So here's Donald Trump yet again, making an idiot of himself on the world stage. Here's a snippet of what's to come.
Over the last 20 years, had one or two whales wash ashore, and it's driving them loco. It's driving them crazy.
Donald Trump spent his trip to Scotland ranting about wind energy, calling it a con, blaming it for everything from dead whales to ruined views. But just days later, the Scottish government delivered the ultimate rebuttal. A massive new wind farm greenlit right on Trump's doorstep. While Trump sells fear, Scotland is building the future and making a mockery of his bluster and idiocy.
We will not allow a windmill to be built in the United States. They're killing us. They're killing the beauty of our scenery, our valleys, our beautiful plains. And I'm not talking about airplanes. I'm talking about beautiful plains, beautiful areas in the United States. And you look up and you see windmills all over the place. It's a horrible thing. It's the most expensive form of energy. It's no good. They're made in China, almost all of them. When they start to rust and rot in 8 years, you can't really turn them off. You can't bury them. They won't let you bury the propellers, the props, because there's a certain type of fiber that doesn't go well with the land. That's what they say. The environmentalists say you can't bury them because the fiber doesn't go well with the land. In other words, if you bury it, it will harm our soil.
God, if that's true, he had better get cremated because he will destroy the land.
The whole thing is a con job. It's very expensive. And in all fairness, Germany tried it, and wind doesn't work. You need subsidy for wind, and energy should not need subsidy. With energy, you make money. You don't lose money. But more important than that is it ruins the landscape. It kills the birds. They're noisy. You have a certain place in the Massachusetts area that over the last 20 years had one or two whales wash ashore, and over the last short period of time, they had 18, okay? Because it's driving them loco. It's driving them crazy.
If windmills really do drive you crazy, then he must have one following him around 24/7.
Windmills will not come. It's not going to happen in the United States. And it's very expensive. And I would love to see. I mean, today I'm playing the best course, I think, in the world, Turnberry. Even though I own it, it's probably the best course in the world, right? And I look over the horizon and I see 9 windmills. It's like right at the end of the 18th. I said, isn't that a shame? What a shame. You have the same thing all over Europe in particular. You have windmills all over the place. Some of the countries prohibit it, but people ought to know that these windmills are very destructive. They're environmentally unsound, just the exact opposite. Because the environmentalists, they're not really environmentalists. They're political hacks. These are people that they almost want to harm the country.
Trump's war on wind energy is a classic grift, fueled by lies, distractions, and personal grievance. He rails against progress while pocketing taxpayer cash on a promotional tour. His old tactics, blame, mock, distract, they don't work here. Not when real leaders are betting on the future, not selling yesterday's fears. And now here comes the Daily Beast. It trolls Trump with a very timely and a very beautiful headline. Scotland trolls Trump with massive new wind farm on his doorstep. And they go on to say, the Scottish government has greenlit one of the world's biggest wind farms, just days after President Donald Trump ranted about windmills while visiting the country. The US President was in Scotland to visit his golf courses in South Ayr and Aberdeenshire, the latter of which has a history with wind farms. And despite Trump's latest protestations in Scotland, the country's government has now given the go-ahead to a mega wind farm, one of the world's largest. The Berwick Bank project will boast up to 307 of Trump's big renewable enemies. Now the contrast here couldn't be clearer. Scotland moves forward, tackling the climate crisis and putting their money where their mouth is. Trump, meanwhile, whines on about his views being spoiled and repeats debunked nonsense about cancer and Wales. This isn't just a local spot. It's a global movement. When leaders who actually govern step over the old dinosaur and progress becomes policy, not just talk. Trump is also irritated by the optics, saying the turbines are ugly. The president has also wrongly claimed that they cause cancer. Deputy First Minister Kate Forbes said the green light had been given after extremely careful consideration. She added that it is a move that will help in tackling the climate crisis. UK Energy Secretary Ed Miliband said it boosts our mission to make Britain a clean energy superpower. Trump thought he could just roll into Scotland, sell his brand, and dictate terms. He really doesn't know the Scottish, does he? Instead, he got a masterclass in irrelevance. Scotland's wind farm isn't just an energy project, it's a public message. The future doesn't wait for dinosaurs like him. And sometimes the best way to handle a bully is to build the world he can't destroy. Now that's how you win. So what do you think? Is Scotland right to troll Trump? Let me know your thoughts in comments below. And if you found this breakdown insightful, hit subscribe and give us a wee thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.